Thanks to the roller coaster nature to life, we all know what it's like to be riding high in positivity and to sulk in a low filled with negativity. While both of these experiences can be incredibly helpful when it comes to our mental, emotional, or even spiritual growth as a human being, I've put together this guided meditation to help us direct our energy and to spend more time on the more positive side of things. But rather than doing it superficially, my goal with this meditation is to get to your foundational core and nourish the trusting, loving, and playful sides to you that are naturally there, but given that you clicked on this meditation, are likely at least somewhat buried by the trials and tribulations of life. In doing this, we'll re-engage these aspects of you and ultimately make them available to you not only now to get out of your current funk, but also help to build a foundation that will make you less likely to stumble back down in the days and weeks to come. So get comfortable, close your eyes, and enjoy this meditation. We begin this meditative process by closing our eyes. And with our eyes closed, we're going to engage 2 to 3 cycles of intentional breath. Breath designed to quiet the mind and articulate to every single cell in our body the intention to relax, release, and step into this process. With these cycles of breath, I encourage you to breathe in a nice full breath solely through your nose. Once your breath is full, hold it for just a tiny pause, and then exhale slowly out from your mouth only, as if you're blowing out of a straw or through pursed lips. Do 2 to 3 cycles of this breath, and then return to your normal relaxed breathing until further guidance. Again, it's a deep inhalation through the nose, a tiny pause, and then a full, slow exhalation out from the mouth through pursed lips as if you are blowing out of a straw. Do 2 to 3 cycles of it, and then return to your normal breathing. As you return to your normal breath, I'd like to draw all of your attention to the center of your forehead. And with your attention in this place, I'm going to now count up from 1 to 10. As I say each number, I invite you to visualize that number flashing 3 times in the center of your forehead. Each number is going to signify a deeper level of connectivity to this meditation, to the intention of this meditation, and to everyone who's ever participated in it from a place of love, care, and support. 1, see the number 1 flash 3 times in the center of your forehead. 2, 3, 4, 5, see the number 5 flash 3 times in the center of your forehead. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. See the number 10 flash 3 times in the center of your forehead to signify your arrival at level 10. And from this space, I now forge a connection and ask the sun to send a brilliant beam of white light straight from its core to each of us, targeting specifically the center of our forehead where we were just visualizing those numbers. And even if the sun isn't presently shining in your location when you're engaging with this meditation, it still sends that beam straight from its core, connects with you, and will serve as a vacuum throughout the duration of this meditation, a vacuum that captures with ease and with great strength everything that we intentionally release. And with that connection established with the sun, we express gratitude towards it, love towards it, for being here to assist us with this process. And with that connection being at its strongest in the center of our forehead, we now target a number of the unhealthy thoughts, programs, and belief systems that regularly prevent us from feeling positivity or our best selves. We release all thoughts that we are not enough, that we have not accomplished enough, that we are incapable. Each of these thoughts, as we say them, we release all neural pathways that have formed within our brain to lead us to believe these things with relative ease. We let them go, knowing at our core that they are not true and that they are not things we choose to continue to define ourselves by. So we let each of these statements go, and everything that's kept them in place go to this beam of the sun that is connected with us, to be sent back to its core, to no longer interfere with our state of being. We release all thoughts, programs, and belief systems that suggest that we do not have enough, that we are less than, that we need something specific to be in place in order to feel happy, that we are lacking. Again, we release all of these thoughts, programs, and belief systems to this vacuum of white light that's been connected to us. We also release all thoughts, programs, and belief systems centered around us being unlovable, incapable, alone, ungifted. All thoughts that there is nothing to justify a state of happiness. All thoughts that lead us to believe that things are not as they are intended to be, that things are operating and existing suboptimally for us, that we are doomed or cursed or just connected to an experience filled with bad luck and ill will and ill fate. Again, all of these thoughts, programs, and belief systems, as we say them, as we bring them to our attention, we release them, knowing from deep down within us that they are not true and that they are simply thoughts, programs, and belief systems that we've come to believe, but can just as easily release and no longer let play a factor in our present state of being. I release all thoughts, programs, and belief systems related to us being wrong, having wronged others, having been stupid, having done something that is worth being embarrassed of. All beliefs that make us feel that we are better if we are not ourselves, if we shelter parts of ourselves from others, if we wear a mask to protect who we actually are. Release all thoughts that we are unlucky, that things simply do not go our way, that we are not destined to ever accomplish anything, that we are not supported at any level. All of these thoughts, programs, and belief systems, as you feel the density, the silliness to them as we say them, bring them to the forefront of our reality. We let them go from a place of intention, knowing that these are not true. These are simply things that a series of experiences have led us to believe, and just as we came to believe them, we now choose to let them go. And as we sit in this space, I invite you to share any other thoughts of negativity or thoughts that hold you back from feeling a state of positivity or feeling like your best self, to share them, release them, and then we'll move forward to the next stage of this process. With all of these negative beliefs now released, we once again thank the sun, allow it to disconnect from us, and to process everything that we release to it, to be neutralized and to no longer impact us, and to allow us to operate from a state of greater clarity and greater knowing without these unnecessary thoughts, programs, and belief systems to interfere. And from our attention being in the center of our forehead, I'd now like to shift it downwards. Feel the energy shift down from the center of your forehead, straight to the core of your chest. Feel that energy flow. Feel your attention shift. Feel that space that exists within the center of your body. And within this space, I now invite you to visualize a tree. A tree with a very large trunk. A tree that delineates it's been there for a very long time. It has very deep roots. A tree with many branches and that is full of leaves. This tree represents our foundation, our core, our inner knowing. A tree that is always there, no matter what our mind may lead us to believe otherwise. A tree that is always there to be accessed. It's a tree that reminds us who we truly are, what we are capable of, and what we are here to do. And now, having released all those thoughts, programs, and belief systems, we turn our attention to this tree, a tree that we far too often neglect. And we choose to today nourish it, strengthen it, and tap into it. Knowing that when we do these things, we naturally enter a state of greater, genuine positivity. With this tree firmly rooted within the core of you, with the following statements, I encourage you to visualize that tree being watered. Visualize yourself providing fresh dirt surrounding the base of that tree, hugging that tree, feeling the branches and the perfection to every single stem and leaf that extends from it. As we tell this tree, we dial into this tree, and it shares with us its inner knowing and its wisdom. Wisdom such as, we are enough. There's nothing we are not capable of accomplishing. We are worthy of love. We are loved. We are supported. We are strong. We are creative. We are connected. We are rooted in love. We can accomplish what we set our mind to. There is nothing holding us back. We are exactly where we need to be. We are a gift to humanity. We have touched so many people in this world and will continue to touch so many more. We are beautiful. We are intelligent. We are connected to a divine knowing, a guidance that'll always be there for us. With each of these statements, and with any others that come to mind, the branches of the tree extend further and extend out to encompass your entire body. Feel the branches expand from your chest down each of your arms, through the shoulders and down each of the arms, through your hips and down each of your legs, and up through your neck into your head. The branches grow to deepen and strengthen the impact of this beauty, this inner knowing that is filled inherently and naturally with positivity, because it knows who we are, why everything is happening as it is, and what we are capable of. And we dial into that capability to feel it not only now, but moving forward from this process. Feel the branches extend, feel the energy flow throughout your body, taking up the space that was once and very recently occupied by unnecessary negative thoughts, is now instead overflowing with lush, healthy thoughts of positivity, love, and inner knowing. Bask in the energy of this experience for a moment or two. Again, feeling free to say any other statements of love, gratitude, or positivity that come to mind to further cement the strength of this process within every aspect of your being. We collectively at this time set the intention for the roots of this tree to dig in even deeper, to become the core from which we pull each of our thoughts, from which we develop each of our programs, and which we develop each of our belief systems to ensure that they are rooted in who we actually are and what we are capable of and what we came here to do. As we continue to bask in the energy of this ease, of this knowingness, I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. And as I say each number, once again, I encourage you to visualize that number flashing 3 times, either in the center of your forehead, or if you prefer, in the center of your chest where this tree is expanded from. Each number is going to signify disconnection from this meditative process, but all of the benefits and all of the knowingness that we've accessed will maintain and stay with us moving forward, not only over the course of this day, but for many days to come. 10, see the number 10 flash 3 times. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you visualize the number 1 flashing 3 times, I encourage you to begin to slowly bring yourself back into your body. To slowly open your eyes, wiggle your fingers, your toes. I thank you for participating in this meditative process. And if you enjoyed what this meditation provided, or my technique or approach within meditations, I encourage you to explore some of the other ones that are available on my channel, including ones centered on helping to overcome grief, overthinking, to assist with anxiety, and so much more. Each of these are readily available, and if there are any topics or challenges that you would love to see explored in a future meditation, please let me know via comment, and I would happily help to make that a reality for you. Thank you, and have a beautiful day.